Can you compare product teams? As always, it's not a binary answer, but usually comparing product teams is a bad idea. Firstly, because they're not usually working on the same thing or doing the same job, and they're not solving the same problems. One team might be paying down technical debt, building a brand new capability, or improving conversion by 0.5%, or just keeping the lights on and keeping the platform alive. Comparing their velocity or cycle time assumes the work is equal, which you should know by now that it never is. The second reason it's usually a bad idea is because metrics can be weaponized. The moment teams know they're being compared, the metrics stop being useful. Velocity gets inflated, work gets chopped up, discovery disappears, and quality quietly drops. Meaning you don't get better teams, you just get better metric gaming. Moving on to context getting lost. When leaders ask, why is team A faster than team B? They're usually asking the wrong question. The better question is, what's making flow harder for this team? So, is comparison ever a good idea? Now, this is where some people will think I'm being idealistic. So let me be clear. Comparison can be useful, but only at the system level. Comparison does help when it has a few guardrails, where we're comparing patterns, not people. So you can compare things like average cycle time across squads, work in progress levels, deployment frequency, not to rank teams, but to spot bottlenecks in the overarching system. So what you don't want to do is start creating things like league tables, rankings, top performing squads. The moment you do that, you've lost the point. We want to compare direction, not absolutes. What does work is asking things like, is each team improving against its own baseline? Are outcomes trending in the right direction? Things like that keep the focus on learning, not competition. So what leaders should compare instead? Things like outcomes versus intent. Judge squads against what they were trying to achieve. Things like OKRs, the number of customer problems solved, hypotheses validated. Each team has a mission, and that's their benchmark. You should be looking at things like system constraints, using metrics to surface dependencies, approval delays, release friction, environment instability. That's leadership data, not team performance data. Moving on to capability maturity. It can be useful to understand where teams are a bit less mature. Discovery, engineering practices, product thinking. But that's about where to invest, not who to blame. So here's the line I want you to remember. Metrics are for teams, comparison is for leaders, and to be honest, judgment helps no one. If teams are being compared, teams will stop learning, leaders stop listening, and the system never improves. So instead of asking which team is performing best, ask what does each team need to perform better. If this is something you're dealing with right now, drop a comment or reach out, as it comes up all the time, and I'd love to chat. And if you like this video, there'll be another one right there that YouTube thinks you'll enjoy also. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.